Greetings, YouTube. Once again, happy Tuesday or happy Wednesday for those of you across the pond who suffer from insomnia like me. And I just wanted to bring you to the attention of a user who has spent several days contacting me in pursuit of an issue that he feels very passionate about. And I, for one, am not really that familiar with it because, of course, I am 0 for 30 when it comes to trying to get 5-star Omega Red. And so, you know, if I don't really have at least a 5-star version of a champion other than in the arena, I don't use that champion. And so I always say this: if there is a bug or the specific issue you feel like is not being addressed in the YouTube community with a specific champion that you play, I don't care what champion it is, even if it's Colossus, right? Send it my way and we can talk about it. And if it's worth the video, I might just make a video out of it. And after a couple of days of thinking on this issue, I think, you know, if I was using Omega Red, especially an Awaken, say Max Sig Omega Red, even as a 4-star or a 5-star, I would want to have this discussion and maybe see if it's similar to what I have experienced as well. So it is with that I want to bring you to the direction of the following conversation I had via the Line app with WhoZR4GE, which might stand for Who Rage, I don't know, or Who Z Rage. Man, I got nothing. But that's the username, great guy. And he has sent me a couple of screenshots comparing the amount of spores he got with the same test in the same conditions as the legend Brian Grant with the same Winter Soldier Realm of Legends fight. And so he sends me these screenshots. You can see the top one has 30 and the bottom one has less. And basically the post reads, "I think Omega spores are falling faster than before patch 22.1. I have been noticing his spores falling off quicker than previously. I wasn't sure how to prove this." Attached are screenshots from a Brian Grant video back in December and screenshots from my Omega today. I used the exact same synergies, although only should be needed to prove my point. In my screenshots, you will see I have 30 spores up when I block the first part of Winter Soldier Special 2, same as Brian. When Winter Soldier first bullet connects, I'm at 28 and Brian Grant is at 29. When Winter Soldier finishes his Special 2, I'm at 20 and Brian Grant is at 23. I have ran this fight dozens of times and can't stay above 21 after the Special 2 ends. I'm not sure how else to prove the spores synergy are not working as before the patch 22.1 update. And then we have a screenshot and then another screenshot. And then I say it might be worth a video. I can send you my video and you can compare it to Brian's. It is labeled Omega Speedrun on his channel. And this is said video. I very much appreciate how the Line app is now allowing you to kind of just autoplay videos, since I can sync that up with my QuickTime player to make it easier for you all to see this in the chat. And then we have another. So this is a pretty big deal when it comes to obviously doing spore damage after blocking. The last screenshot shows I have 21 spores as the last bullet hits me, which would be the absolute earliest I could begin to punish him. And then, yeah, 565. He sent in a side video, which is kind of trippy, to be honest. I don't know why some videos in the Line app come out on the side and some don't. But basically, the premise is that Omega Red has silently had a somewhat of a nerf when it comes to having his spores fall off faster, especially after something like blocking Winter Soldier's Special 2. So I would love to hear from those of you who fight with Omega Red. Is this something that you think is not an issue, or have you noticed this yourself? Keep in mind that if this is an issue that you have noticed, what I always try to tell users is to very much contact Kabam and open up a forum ticket, because it forces them to have to address it. And if you don't, they might just not notice it themselves or might not care enough to correct it. So when in doubt, if something is impacting the community, if it is a not so positive player move for a player base, we got to let them know. And the only way that happens is if you go on the forums and open up a comment, and then even if you open up a ticket. So that is my thought. I wish I could contribute to this discussion, but I do not have an Omega Red that I use regularly. So I am going to have this discussion be deferred to those of you out there who use Omega Red every day, whether that be an Alliance Quest, Alliance War, Event Quest, etc. And I just want to say to this user, WhoZR4GE, thanks for sending this my way. I do think even if it's not something that turns out to be a bug, it's worth a discussion at least, because Omega Red is a champion that several people are continuing to get and rank up, as they should. One of the best champions of the game, especially at a high signature Awakened level and Suicide Masteries. So there you have it. Please let me know if you've experienced this in the comments below, or if you haven't experienced it, still comment. I like to see both sides of potential issues. This is more of a discussion about this than anything else. And as always, thanks for watching and supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel. Have a great Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, depending on when you're watching this video.